Fáilte go brosnach agus fáilte go dtí an Curtin Festival 2021.
Hello, my name is Dennis Stack, and I'm very happy to have been asked to play a couple of tunes for the 2021 Curtin Festival. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it down to record in person, so I'll record a couple from County Dublin here instead. I'll play two jigs that I got from Nicky McAuliffe in the early days of when I was going to classes in Rockchapel. And the first is Dennis Murphy's jig, probably one of many jigs called Dennis Murphy's jig. And the second then is Julia McMahon's favourite.
Hello everybody involved with the Curtin Music Weekend. God is an awful pity we can't be down there to play tunes with you. We haven't played too many tunes this year so far, so we're going to miss out on travelling down to Brusna for a great weekend of tunes. Anyway, we're going to play a few reels for you, and sure, hopefully this time next year we'll be all getting together to meet up, have a pint, a chat and a tune.
I'd like to wish everybody involved in the Brusna Curtin Festival all the best of luck. And hopefully we'll be back live again, having the crack. Oh, my great festivals we spent here. And, you know, we'll be all back live again and having the fun and the dancing and the music and the songs and just meeting the people. It'll be mighty. So keep up the good work, lads. You're playing a storm. But, you know, 2 years ago now when we were coming home from here, you know, the guards were out. Well, of course, they had to be out watching the roads and watching, you know, the people and making sure law and order. But there was this fella, and he was going down the hill, and he was kind of pulling a bit ways coming down the hill, and the guards stopped and they said to him, where are you coming from? He said, I'm coming from, he said, the best festival in Ireland. He said, the Curtin Festival. He said, oh, he said, it's the best village in Ireland. He said, the best bars with the creamiest pints. He said, the finest music you could meet in a day's walk. He said, and of course, he said, the friendliest of people. And they looked at him, a man in tears now, and they said, well, now, at your age, wouldn't it be more no line to go home to bed? Do you know, you're looking kind of inebriated. And your man said, go home to bed, sleep. He said, oh, he said, wouldn't that be great? He said, I'll tell you now, where I'm going now, I'm going for a lecture, he said. I'm going for a lecture, he said, on the evils of strong drink, the evils of smoking too much, the effects that all these have in your body, and the effects of keeping unsociable hours and not meeting the right people and not doing things socially correct. And the guards looked at him and he said, now, he said, it's 1:30 in the morning. There's going to be nobody giving a lecture on these serious topics this hour in the morning. And your man looked at the guard, he said, you haven't met my wife, so.
These are 2 jigs which I composed and which feature on my latest recording, Tranquility in Touring Cahill, which was brought out under the new exciting Steve Lucre label. This recording, as well as the many others that have been brought out now under the label, can be purchased at sleevelucre.bandcamp.com. The second of these jigs is a tune that I composed in honour of my legendary music teacher, Nicky McAuliffe, and it's titled McAuliffe's Musical Mind.
Right.
Hello everybody, my name is Cueva and this is my sister Emer, and we are delighted to be part of Curtin Music Festival. We are going to begin with a selection of polkas called the Glen Cottage Polkas. We're going to continue now with a selection of slides. The first one is called the Brosna slide and the second one is the Scartiglin. And these slides are associated with the great fiddle player Donal O'Connor from Brosna.
So we're going to finish up now with a selection of reels. The first one is called The Fisherman's Island, The Galway Rambler and The Clavel.
When I think of all the friends I used to know, scattered now to places I don't go, chasing lovers and careers, as we carry on this journey round the sun, memories are passing one by one, like moving pictures made from these restless years. Looking back on all the struggles lost and won, as we carry on this journey round the sun, time has dried up all the tears, and the gold dust of experience remains to be used to buy us freedom from the chains and teach us how to fly from these restless years. Standing on the edge of time with history fading far behind us, searching darkly for the key, sensing something undefined and wrestling with a great remind for who am I and why are we? And a step-by-step discovery, it goes on in this never-ending journey round the sun. Wheels keep on turning round through these restless years. living always in the shadow of the gun, in the wandering of this journey round the sun. Darkness never disappears, but as love flows through the bad times and through good, connecting us in ways not understood, and lighting pathways drawn through these restless years. Generations flowing onward, one by one, as we carry on this journey round the sun. Mystery hanging in the breeze. And as we look out on the trackless fields of time, with always one more mountain still to climb, to touch the stars we see through these restless years. Standing on the edge of time with history fading far behind us, searching darkly for the key, sensing something undefined and wrestling with a great remind for who am I and why are we? And a step-by-step discovery it goes on in this never-ending journey round the sun. Wheels keep on turning round through these restless years. And a step-by-step discovery it goes on in this never-ending journey round the sun. Wheels keep on turning round through these restless years. Wheels keep on turning round through these restless years.
Hi, thanks to the Curtin Committee and especially I suppose to Sheila, Evelyn and Greta for all the work they've done in organising the virtual Curtin weekend, and to Owen Stan for recording and putting it all together. Apologies we couldn't make the recording in the hall when it took place, but here is a set of jigs, set of 3 jigs finishing with Sweet Biddy Daily, and we hope to see you all in Brusnet next year.
two jigs free. The first one is called Curtis for Keys and Red for Everything. And Conroy Burke wrote this tune and Joe Burke recorded it. Joe Burke sadly passed away in February. And the second tune I'm going to play is The Coming Spring.
So I suppose here in the mural we have Con and then we have Patty. I suppose there were two brothers. There was 12 of them in family. Both Patty and Con would have gone to England. First of all, they would have grown up and learned music here, I suppose, through travelling musicians, particularly Padraig O'Keefe would have been kind of the man that would have called to their household. He actually got snowbound, I think, there once upon a time.
40s or 50s, I think,
Yeah, he got snowbound above there, and I suppose that's how they kind of started learning music between the two of them. And then, like that, they went to England, and Con ran. He had a pub first, the Royal Oak in Woolwich, which he ran around the 50s, and then I think in 1961 he opened the Balloon Tavern, and from there then he stayed, and he had several sessions with a host of big musicians at the time. You would have had Roger Sherlock, you would have had Bobby Casey. And I suppose the one thing about it when Con went to England was he carried over the sleeve lucre style, but when he came back he brought so much more with him, because he had got all these various other styles from across the country. He would have picked up the Sligo style, the Donegal style of playing, and then I suppose when he came back he kind of brought that style of music around here, and it actually improved from the sessions that used to be held here inside in his own pub here, which would be the Tigna Violadori. He opened that in 1978, wasn't it? I think 1978, and he kind of ran that pub until he retired. So I suppose Con, like I was saying, started in the pub here when he came home in 1978, and like that he continued playing there and running the pub until he retired. And even when he came back, he still had a lot of big musicians, and they used to have a lot of big sessions used to be held here during the week, even impromptu ones. And I suppose it was with that a couple of locals kind of decided that it would be great to have a festival called after him and honour him for what he had done, I suppose, for Brosna as a village and putting it on the map, and for the surrounding areas and for different musicians. And I suppose being grand-nephews and nieces of Con's, I suppose that's how we got interested in music. Was, I suppose, number one for myself was probably the roguery side of it, and just in the music as well. Because like that, there was always great music here, and there was always great sessions, and like that you had a variety between jigs, reels, polka, slides. You had it all, do you know?
I suppose behind the roguery as well, there was a certain softness to him. Like, he was actually a very nice man. He was very proud. Like, I'd say we had maybe a year or two with him properly when we were kind of able to join the sessions, and like he came in and. Like, you'd know that Con was really synonymous with roguery and messing and whatever, but like, he was very, very proud that we were actually, when we were sitting outside there busking, he was very proud, like, that we were his grandnephews and grandnieces, like, we were carrying on the tradition. But I suppose it started in 2001, and I suppose it's gone from strength to strength. There's a big committee there, and they're doing Trojan work behind the scenes, and I think they deserve great credit for the amount of work and hours of labour that they put into, but they love it, and they've done a great job on it. So
yeah, it has definitely blossomed like that with the various different members that have been on the committee from since it started to where it is today. Like, you know, with the likes of even Sheila there on it and different people like that, it has made a massive difference to the festival, because like that, it's the work in the background that is the making of a festival. I mean, it's all the hours that go into preparing it and getting everything right and making sure it all goes off in a smooth fashion. Yeah, that's the most important part of it. So yeah, we'll hope that this festival this year, this virtual festival, will be the first one, and hopefully it'll be the last one. We'll be back playing tunes again next year.
dear old home in the Kerry hills, my thoughts are still with thee. Although I'm in a foreign land across the deep blue sea, I'd long to stand outside your door and watch the sun go down, and to hear the church bells tolling o'er my native Brosna town. By the old wood road I'd long to stroll, with its hedges tall and green. By Lenin's gate I would debate with some lovely fair colleens, or take a stroll to Guinea's Bridge on a Sunday afternoon, where oft I danced the polka set to the fiddler's lively tune. O Cargill Lynch's winding bends in fancy too I see. The river Feel flows fast and clear by Murphy's elder tree, where many the romance was discussed from the dark until the dawn. And it's there I spent many happy hours with my darling Colleen Bon. Oh, knocking the chloric fame till tops, I wish to stand once more and view from Shannon Airport to the town of Sweet Rathmore, back to the peaks of Cody's Reeks, Killarglen and the Lown, and from Castlemaine to Coolagrain and home by Brosna town. And now to conclude and say God bless to Mother and Ireland too. I never will forget the day both faded from my view, but soon I will return again, and good times we will put down in my cottage home by the old wood road, 3 miles from Brosna town.